Colt 45 shirt with him on it.
The
I saw him out there.
classic it's always been.
That's
And
cool.
there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing at all. Colt 45. Because sometimes a true original doesn't need to change a thing. It works every time.
This is a spin-off show from the Bunkers. The Jeffries. Oh yeah, I remember that. I remember that movie.
I've seen that.
Yeah.
This was in the 70s, that one.
Yeah.
We watched that in school.
Yeah.
Movie.
Brian's song.
He was so young there. Before he was Lando.
I love Brian Pickle. And I'd like all of you to love him too. You want my arm to fall off? You're one of the best. He's looking at you as one of the best. You can't back off now. You gotta stay with him.
Commissioner, how you hanging out?
No good at all. Oh, Mr. Dent, I love that. Hi. Gordo and I were just discussing the pros and cons of winged vigilantes. What's your stand?
Mr. Knox, we have enough problems in this city without worrying about ghosts and goblins.
Totally forgot.
Not denial.
How
Totally
are you?
Batman. Totally forgot he was Batman.
Buy my new fried
Batman.
chicken.
Yeah. How about that?
He was Harvey Dent.
I used to work for the Pentagon. Now I help you to get your chicken on. And for a limited time only, order an 8-piece nappy meal and get a 32-ounce malt liquor absolutely free. You can call me Billy D.
Yes, Lando. Yes.
I just want to be clear here. I'm not saying that was perfect, but who is? Am I right? I'm just saying it wasn't an easy decision to make. Remember Schindler's List? Same thing. One to save millions. One to save millions. Arlene, not so fast. It appears I have an idiot's array. Which makes you, well... And what does that make you? Name's Calrissian. Lando Calrissian. Now please, introduce me to my new droid.
Hello, what have we here? Welcome, I'm Lando Calrissian. I'm the administrator of this facility. I've just made a deal that'll keep the Empire out of this.
So think he was so handsome.
Like he was good looking back then.
I had no choice. They arrived right before you did. I'm sorry.
Who's got two thumbs and betrayed his best friend? This guy! Too soon?
Lord Vader, what about Leia and Wookiee?
We must never again leave the city.
That was never a condition of our agreement. No one's giving hand to this bounty hunter.
Oh, did you hear that, Chewie? He had no choice.
Wait.
I'm back with a Chewie!
Look at that caboose.
Chewie, give me the gun! Oh, wait! It's all right, I can see a lot better. Let's go. We don't need the droids.
So I'm going to take the cards and shuffle them. I mean, deal them out. You've already shuffled. Hours to edit this to be fascinating. Okay, so pick up your cards, check them out. Now the way we play this, guys, Lando, you can pick your cards up. The way we play this is the highest card takes the hand, and then whoever has the most hands at the end wins, unless of course you've got the sabak card and then you win the whole game. What the hell is that? That is not the king of clubs that we had earlier, Zach. What's going on? I think Lando's cheating. I don't, you know what, Zach? It doesn't win because it's not the sabak card, but you know what? I bet you he is cheating. Do me a favor. Stand up and put your hand in his pocket and see if he's hiding a card. Show everybody. Well, obviously you know that the Millennium Falcon's not real, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to have Mr. Williams autograph this card for you to take home. And thank you so much for playing Spock with us today, Zach. It was amazing. So come over here next to Mr. Williams.
Soccer with us today.
And Mom, make sure you get a good shot of the two of them together.
The thing about the fucking is funny. Where'd that come
There you go. Perfect.
Maybe Falcon?
Maybe.
Awesome. All right, buddy. I'm going to have you go this way. You're going to need a stage manager who's going to carefully walk you back down to your mom. Because you're too young to go to Vegas. Be right there for them. Be right there for them. All right. Give it up for Zach. Oh, baby. So, you guys got to see only a very small portion of an illustrious career that this gentleman has had. Stage, film, television, the list goes on and on. But all of that is coming to a full head next year because Mr. Williams has something cool to announce. You have something cool coming out in 2024. Put your microphone up.
What have we here? Portraits of a life. It's my autobiography. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I think in January or February. So it's a fun book. I've had a very interesting life experiences that I've had. Have been really pretty interesting and a lot of fun. I hope you buy it. I hope you buy it, and I hope you enjoy it. Thank you.
And you guys can actually pre-order it. It might be now, or it might be like in a week or two. But check, all the normal stuff. Amazon, any of the book sellers, you can pre-order it. So even though it doesn't come out till 2024, you can get in on the fun now. So yay, awesome. So aside now from being an author and an actor, unbelievably, Mr. Williams also started out his career as an award-winning painter. And so I'd like to start Q&As with a little bit of history of your paintings.
Yeah, well, I grew up in New York City and went to a school called Music and Art High School. And from Music and Art, I graduated and went to a school called the National Academy of Design for the Fine Arts, where I spent 2 years painting under a scholarship, and was nominated for a Guggenheim and won a Hall Garden. I was about 18, 19 years old at the time. So painting has been very much a part of my life.
You can clap, it's okay, yes.
Well, my whole life has really revolved around the arts. I started in showbiz when I was six and a half years old on Broadway in a musical by Kurt Weill with his wife
These are names probably you're all too young to know. To talk about that right after the Second World War, 1945. That's a long, long, long time ago. But I'm 86 now.
And Billy, I believe you still remember your lines from all those years ago when you were 6½. Can you share those with the audience from that play?
There was a song that I had to do, a couple of those songs. Make way for the Duchess, for her grace the Duchess. Make way for the Duchess, for her legal, regal Duchess. And that was the introduction of my character.
Same year.
I had to come back on stage the second time, and it was message from the Duchess, from her grace the Duchess, from her legal, regal Duchess. Well, that was my whole sit down.
So
What I had to do.
In 45.
Incredible. So he can't share much about the book, unfortunately. That's about it right there. So in order to find out more about the book, please buy it and read it, because it's going to be awesome. I can't wait myself. So, and Billy, your painting. So you've got one in the Smithsonian, I believe, right on. It's in.
I have a painting at the Smithsonian in Schoenberg in New York, and the Kansas City Jazz Museum.
And if you guys want to see samples of his artwork and stuff, you can go to his website, which is what? I know you always get confused because it's very difficult. It's billydwilliams.com. Or you guys can come downstairs to the signing booth, and he actually has a limited edition art piece that he did based on The Empire Strikes Back. We have it for sale, by the way. No pressure, you don't have to buy it though, but if you want to see like some of what his artwork looks like, you can check it out at the booth. So it's pretty cool. So now would be a good time, I'll ask the first couple of questions, but now would be a good time, sir. Where did he left? Oh, I guess I scared him. So anyone who's got questions, please line up.
I was pretty excited about it. I never expected, I can't even talk today, expected it. But I was quite pleased about being asked to participate.
And obviously it was very different, being 40 years difference, and of course JJ was at the helm.
Well, working with JJ was really a lot of fun. He's a fantastic human being. And I got a real big kick out of it.
And it was...
And his enthusiasm.
And did he bring a sense of nostalgia to the set? Like, when you went back, did it feel like, wow, this is Star Wars again, and here we go? Or was it different because he was in charge?
Well, it was different, but it was the same at the same time. It was really, I don't know, it's very difficult to talk about it. It was only difficult because what you're asking me is, did I have the kind of initial excitement that I had when I first did The Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi? Yeah, I suppose to some degree, yes.
Okay, cool. It's just good insight to what it's like to be back in the house.
By saying, did anybody die?
A few stormtroopers did. Well, they're the bad guys anyways.
Did any of the good people die? All my buddy and his friends. Nobody died.
Yes, sir.
Hi, I'm RJ. Huge fan.
Thank you.
I have kind of a weird question for you. So I know you like the Atlanta terrorist thing, but how do you like stuff like really ones like white collar and NCIS or really?
He wants to know what your feelings were about being in other properties such as White Collar and CIS. Because everyone knows you as Lando, but you've played so many other things, so he's asking about White Collar and CIS.
Well, I enjoyed it. It was fun.
Hello.
Hello, Mr. Williams. My name is Tobias, and when I was like 7 or 8 years old, my mother took me to see Bingo Long, All-Star Motor Kings. That's the first time I ever saw you. It was
Yes, you guys can clap, it's okay. We like the energy. Absolutely.
That was a great movie, and I was just a young kid, and I really enjoyed that when I first saw you. And then everything after that, especially the beer commercials. But
Bingo was one of my favorite experiences.
that was an excellent movie, bar none. How do you feel? My question is, how do you feel about Donald Glover's performance of Lando? Did you school him? Because there were times I was looking at him and I forgot, and I was like, wait a minute, is that Mr. Billy D. Williams or is that Danny Glover? I mean, he did a good job, but I was curious how you felt about it.
I don't really know. I didn't really see him play it, but I understand he's very good. But he's quite an extraordinarily talented young person.
So are you. Thank you.
All right, yes, sir.
Hi, Billy D. Hi, Billy D. It's an honor to meet you, a fellow New Yorker. My question to you is, out of all the women actresses that have graced the screen in the movies, who is the best kisser?
Well, I had a lot of fun kissing Diana.
I figure he's gonna say that.
No, both Diane and Diana.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Williams, I want to say thank you for being here today. It means a lot that we're able to talk with you. I think what sticks out to me the most consuming your body of work, both on screen and in your paintings, is the degree of expression of self. I wanted to get your personal take on what it meant in 2019 when you came out as gender fluid, because I think, what did that mean at 82 to do that?
Well, it was interesting. My daughter was really excited about that, but I had no idea what gender fluid was. That was a term that was being adopted at that particular time. But I was just really talking about my experience being a kind of a follower of Carl Jung, and one period in my life, and he coined the phrase anima animus, and anima is the counterpart of the male self, female counterpart of the male self, and the animus is the male counterpart of the female self. And I was just really talking about men getting in touch with their soft side. But that's all I was really saying. It was not very complicated. It was very simple. But everything has gotten so complicated these days. You know, trying to explain who you are, what you are, and all that sort of stuff. But, it was a relatively simple perspective.
There's nothing complicated about who you are. Thank you.
Well, thank you.
Guys, make sure you remember to say your name.
Hello, Billy D. My name is Janine, and I'm a native New Yorker, and love you in Star Wars, obviously. But my question today, because I also love General Hospital, is about General Hospital night shift. And as much as you can say about, my specific question is about the late Sonia Eddy, and what your memories of working with Sonia Eddy, if you remember her. I don't know if you know she passed away.
No, I had no idea, no.
Yeah. She had, unfortunately, an elective procedure, and she had, not to get graphic, but she had an infection because of it, and yet she did pass away. So any memories that you might have, and I'm sorry to be the one to let you know.
She was very nice to work with. That's pretty much it.
Janine, can you do me a favor just because can you tell the audience who she is? So
Yeah, she played the head nurse on General Hospital. Her name was Epiphany Johnson. And that was the character's name. And she was on General Hospital for many years. The show that Billy D was on was a spin-off of General Hospital, or General Hospital Night Shift. It was a short span for several weeks. Again, it was called General Hospital Night Shift. And you played Toussaint Dubois on that show.
You remember a lot
Sort of,
more than
you
I
were
do.
kind of a love interest for Sonia's character. So, yeah, I just figured I'd ask it because it was really cool for you to even be on something like that. So I just figured I'd ask.
Thought I'd try it. It was fun for a moment.
Thank you, Jimmy. Cool. Hi there.
And I have this really big question that I recently have been asking people. Chick-fil-A or Popeyes?
It's a restaurant question, and she's wondering if you prefer Chick-fil-A or Popeyes, but I have a feeling I know what you're going to say.
I don't, as a rule, I don't eat fast food.
Oh, you're upset with me. You know what I thought you were going to say? I thought you were going to say Taco Bell, because that's like your little...
It was the only thing, Taco Bell.
Guilty pleasure.
I like Taco Bell.
Wanted to play Two-Face later on.
Yeah, I did actually.
I know, because then Tommy Lee Jones wound up doing it in a, how do I say it? In a way that wasn't conveyed with much depth. I know you would have done it a lot darker.
I would have done something different, but I'm a big fan of Tommy Lee Jones.
Well, so am I. I liked him too. And, I don't know, I guess, what was it like working with Michael Keaton?
Well, as I always say, you win some, you lose some.
I know. Right.
And
Well, I
that's
guess.
that.
Now go ahead.
And let's not forget, guys, you can cheer for this. He did finally play Two-Face in the Lego movie, so.
Oh, yes,
Thank you for your question, sir.
All right.
All right.
Thank you.
All right, my dear. Oh, are you nervous? You need a partner to help you? You go, girl.
I get into all of them, actually. They're all interesting, wonderful challenges. Certainly, Gail Sayers, Brian's song. A very nice, interesting. That whole experience for me was an act of love, pure act of love. But I enjoy all the characters that I've had success with. So it's all very challenging. I appreciate that. Thank you. Bless you.
All right, we're going to end with this last question right here. So the folks that are still in line, I'm sorry we didn't get to you. All right, guys, what's your name and question?
My name is Joey. What trinkets and toys did you keep from souvenirs from Star Wars?
Oh, I have to go look. I mean, I have a lot of stuff from way back. It's like over 40 years. Well, I had, at one point, I got an Ewok head.
Oh my gosh.
Which was a kind of a treasure.
More than that, coming to the table. That's a good question. I'm going to give you a pin. Come on up here. I also want Dave. He was the first question of the day. He was talking about tapes and looking, oh, there he is, come on up. And then the young lady right there that was talking about, yeah, I didn't catch your name because you said it with Powell. I wrote Paula, but anyway, there you go. Thanks for playing along, guys. Give it up for the